Hello all, welcome back to Geek Feng Shui. I'm your host and Game Master, Bob Sellers Jr. Shout out to our friends at Chaotic Good Brewing here in Castle Manorville. Was just there today filling up our growler, getting some more of my blueberry wheat I'll be drinking later. Check them out for events coming up, holiday events in particular. South by Southeast and beautiful. I am under pressure up in Golden Valley, Minnesota. Or venues of similar nature in your area that offer family, pet, kid, fun, friendly places. Not the big dark sports bars you'd never bring your kids to or your pets. No, these places welcome you with open arms. You can sit with your pets inside or out depending upon the food regulations. There's events with the holidays, making ornaments, for example, Dungeons and Dragons, trivia, Magic the Gathering, and all kinds of fun things. And there is even beer choir. I'll let you try to figure out what that is. But there's a guy singing songs. They're regular songs that he's made all beer themed. I was not there for it, but it packed the house, from what I understand. So yeah, check them out in your area or come visit ours for an upgrade to those in your area. Check out my books at sellersjr.com, my overall website at geekfangshui.com, and of course this channel, which we appreciate if you like, subscribe, and sending the bell. So why am I... Ooh. That was nice of that person. Nice guy. I have to start doing that. What's funny is when I was rebuilding my warlock, I had people give me bags, and I have bags on my banks, obviously, characters, and so I say, well, they gave me bags, and I'll pay it forward. So I started finding bags and try. You know how hard it is sometimes to give bags away to people. Now, some people I realize are not English speakers, and they may not understand what I'm asking and trying to do. Even when I open the trade window and put bags in trade, and yeah, it was quite entertaining to say the least. So anyway, going back to why I'm in Dunmora, other than being in a barn, I'm talking about breweries, is I've reevaluated my leveling guide, as it were. Once you go through leveling in all three areas of the starter and go through the secondary areas, you have the tertiary areas. Basically, Dunmore, I was over in Scotland, so I tried to put a Scottish accent to it. Westfall, and then you have Darkshore. Now, normally, I would have gone to Darkshore first, then to here to Westfall, but after playing my Warlock through, I realized you're better off starting here in the first tertiary area, not because it's easier, it has its complications, but because it's so more compact an area with lots of quests that give you XP without having to go very far. And the next one you go to is Westfall, which is more like the Barrens. It's the Alliance version of the Barrens, in my opinion. And then you have Darkshore. So by doing it this way, you can do a lot more quests here and more in Westfall, and then even more in Darkshore. So that's why we're here today. It's because you have spiders and bears. Now, when I was leveling my Warlock in this area, I ran into something I've started to notice. I'm debating about whether I should upgrade my Forest Lurker over my you can do several quest lines in the same area, which is nice. And if you have rest XP, which one of the reasons I'm doing my hunter right now is I'm letting my warlock get some rest XP. Because I did not rest her all the way up to when I did that video starting. And I mean, you quickly out level your rest experience. Don't get me wrong. You do it right. It's one thing about herbs and copper. They are mining. They'll get you into areas that are otherwise might not go to and might regret going to once you do go there. How many of these can I pull? So the problem is how fast those are regenerating. There's a reason why that line has been there. Now, what I'm going to talk about here is this one. See how everything was dead here? There has been, I've noticed, a growing trend. Normally, the way it's supposed to work is last in, first out. Meaning, whatever first in, first out. Or if you kill a bunch of things or something in an area, whoever killed first is the first thing to revive. But on multiple occasions, where I've gone to an area where other people have killed the entire area, everything comes back to life. So with my Warlock, I was going up in the back area, which I normally don't do, but somebody else had cleared it out, and I should have known better. And I was up there, unfortunately I was off to the side, when the whole valley all restored at the same time. Now, I don't know if that's a layering, because there's layering meant to balance out server. I really couldn't tell you. That's what I kind of killed off my Warlock I just replaced, because I went into an area where everything was dead. And that should be a sign, now that I know what I'm looking at, that I need to be very, very careful, because those are all complete. Where am I going? And yeah, if you get swamped easily, and because I was underwater with my Warlock, she couldn't get away fast enough. But in this case, with a new Warlock in a similar situation, it could have been much worse because of how much stuff. And I'm talking about this little alleyway up here that you can kill. The first places are the lower levels, the last place is much higher levels. And I generally don't go up there, but I thought, oh, somebody else is clearing up this area, clearing up that. I mean, it was completely dead and wiped out, which is a sign that you are going to have a mass resurrection of sorts. And yeah, they are all dead, so there was no escape route, so I hearthed that. Fortunately, I was off on the side, nothing aggroed to me. I'm high enough level that I don't draw attention.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, for some reason the leveling seems to go a lot better. I don't know why. But so if you come here and do your leveling,
How are you?
because you're killing so much stuff in such a small area, you go to Westfall and you got to kill a lot of stuff for the quests. By the time you get to Darkshore, you're high enough level that you really don't necessarily have to worry about
What can I do
the
for
level
you?
matches.
Be good. Keep your feet on the ground.
So we are a survival hunter. Yeah, I think I get those at 16 or 18. So to be honest, the build I'm sort of following. Let's see if I screwed it up already. I don't think I did. He put the traps and then Yeah, so he put 5 in there and 5 in Savage Strikes. And they go down to here and here. So this is, in his case, he was going petless. I won't do that. This is hardcore. And I hate to use a term wacky build, but there are builds that are not conducive to hardcore, as they might otherwise be to Care Bear. There's nothing wrong with people who try it in hardcore. I just won't. So my Warlock, without rest experience, I got about 2 levels out of it here. So I'm wondering, the only thing you have to worry about, there's a bear down here that you can kill, unless the locals aggro to it, because there's a guy that'll come out here and suddenly kill the bear and you don't get credit. I got a credit for it, even though he came over there. What I am curious about now is spider pets. So what is the best? Yes, there isn't really a. There isn't really a best or better. They're an offensive pet with a high DPS, but low armor, and so there is disadvantages. Now in this case, as a survival hunter, I may go get a. I have a lion, but I may go get a turtle. Or no, we'll see. My horde hunters have scorpions, and the reason I went with spider and they went with scorpions is because of the poison. And if you're curious what the death rate today is, yeah, it's all mid to, ooh. Nothing with him. But yeah, there. I'll put this back up here, even if my annoy people to remember to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Comment down below. Say something. If you're watching the video, please like it. It helps. There's no cost. If you want to see some hilarious methods to get people to so this is the area I'm talking about where I ran it. I won't go up there. But that you go through a mid-level one is people like, or the NPCs I killed over here. It's one of those. While I was up in there, it goes up nice. It's a nice hillside. The whole hillside came alive, and it wasn't the sound of music. I'm gonna go clear some inventory. What that individual gave me was a Hellstone. What this can make. Sort of your old crap option. But yeah, I moved all my characters that I have leveling in the alliance to over here. I'll probably do it. What I'm trying to avoid is just back-to-back same areas, and I talked about how I
What can I do for you?
try to do that. So if you wonder, oops, I want to keep that cooking. Same thing with bear meat.
Watch your back.
I have to go find where the anvil is here. I know it's in a dumb spot. Oh, there it is, right over here. I think. So you gotta take advantage where you can. Whenever they have spice.
Well met.
Oh, of course.
Safe travels.
You'd think they'd put it right next to the fire, but no.
Great to meet you. See you soon. I have the finest wires in the land.
Don't need a metal spring. Each town is a little different. Oh, it's up there.
I've the finest wares in the land. They're good.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
I think I'm gonna go look for. There's some carrot. I don't know if that's. I'll go back up. I think I might have fire sells arrows. So I have to start thinking about that.
How are you? See you soon.
Nothing more embarrassing to be in a big fight. It's like, quick, quick. I have seen people do it. I've had it happen to me, not fortunately on a raid. I think I have to come up to turn in a quest down here. So this is the thing about this area, is everything is so close and so tight. You can go to do one quest and pick off 3 or 4 on the way. And if you're a Skinner in particular, this is a great area. This character's a miner, obviously, engineering. But if you're skinning for a profession, you will have all kinds. Cooking quests are a pain because you have to collect X of this, Y of that, Z of this, and then R of that. And so it takes up slots in inventory. You want to pay attention to those traveling merchants because it's good to sell crap. Bag management does become an issue.
Interest you on a pint? Watch your back. Off with you. Very good. Watch your back. Very good. Off with you. You got my attention. Watch your back. Off with you.
The good news is there's times where you'll come here and there's just people all over the place. Oh, and the funniest thing I had happen here. So I was on my warlock and I'm going through. You learn to share. If you're not teaming up, you don't. Well, this guy would go tag stuff and chase it and take stuff. So he's trying to keep everything away from anybody else getting it. So I got tired. So I waited till he tagged something and I feared to run the other way and he had to go chase it. It just completely took him out of this game because now he's having to. He can't just control where he's going. He has to go because if he doesn't loot it, he doesn't get credit for the contents or whatever he needed for it. But yeah, he was just he was being a jerk, and so I went off of Evil, so he came on. He said, "Okay, you want to play a game? And you need to play." Excuse me. Tunnel rats are fun. These guys are their own little mind. You gotta get their ear. I think it's a Easter egg nod to the old even today in PvP. We call them PKs back in the day. Player killers. Gankers became what they were called, and anyway, you get an ear from killing somebody, so people go around collecting their ears with their names on it. Well, the PvPers in Diablo were much more skilled than the gankers in the play. And if you don't know what ganking is, you count yourself lucky. On a PvP server, you'd be leveling here and all this. And this, obviously, retail, eventually they introduce flying. So you'd be leveling here, also you hear somebody dismount nearby and poof, you're dead. So max level came in. It became very much part of the game. Then there's camping. Camping means when you are in retail, get killed off, you can res in where you died, or relatively circle around. You go to There you go. Every time you res, the next res, it takes that much longer for a period of time. On that note, we're going to beef up our health. So as a hunter, if you can withstand the attacks, you can draw some of them away, like you saw me do. Keep shooting at the ones farther away while one of them is attacking you. And pulling back uses the leash effect a little bit, where you're stretching them out, so you're not. If there's a ranged one attacking you, yes, she, whatever you want to pronounce it. You don't have to go in the mine. You can just keep killing things outside of it, and they'll respawn pretty much when always fire. As far as mines go, this one's not as bad as some of the other ones. So I'm saying this area it's not that it's easy by any means, it still has its dangerous points, but the design is less hazardous. I don't know. So, now we're down to 0, so we gotta go back to town and clear out. Yeah, we used that guy's healthstone to do this. These are the respawns I'm talking about, where they suddenly just, boom, they're back. Well, it's okay when it's one-on-one thing, but like I said, when you have a whole village, it does it all at once. I'm gonna go empty my. You just keep killing stuff, and your inventory doesn't get any emptier. But it's good XP. I don't have a lot of competition, knock on wood, right now. I can knock on wood, so that's good. But yeah, there's usually a ton of people here. The only place I generally don't go is over here, down there, unless I come back and do it. Because there are 20 plus up there. So with each area, whether it is, let's see what this guy does. There you go. So I'll be one of those people that knows a skinner because they can't skin that. I think get rid of it.
Hi.
And those are
Off
those
with
ogres
you.
that we're not going to do.
What can I get for you today? See you soon.
Waste not, want not.
What can I get for you today? Safe
So
travels.
now you got to figure out what can you do. Oh, yeah. Get rid of a couple of cloth things here. Oops. I'll get rid of that. That's bear meat. Remember, stuff is for quests. We got too many of those, so I don't need that. Send the extra health pots over. I don't need 10 of them. So we got bear meat. We just need spiders. Hopefully he learned. He got to draw these things out. Pulling a whole town like that is a bad idea. I mean, you do what you got to do, but still, it's anything worthwhile going up here for. Yeah, the best thing you do is go full reverse thruster and set your pet on whatever's chasing you, because it'll distract them and they'll stop chasing you. If you get enough distance, you can shoot them. When you want a spider, you get bears. We're probably going to pull 3 in this fire. Oh, you wanted the battered chest. I'm not necessarily saying there's an order to leveling, but I've discovered this level works the best for me. Except when the stupid spiders don't cooperate. Final. Veterans quest on. Free up some space in our inventory. Maybe I'll call it a video if I'm going to eat some dinner. Come back, finish this area up.
I've the finest wares in the land. Keep your feet on the ground. Hello. See you soon.
I don't know what venom sacs are used for, but not part of a current quest. So we will get rid of those.
How are you? Safe travels.
from there. So I think I'll call this a video here. I'm gonna go eat, and so check out our friends at Catholic Good Brewing here in Castle Manorville, Under Pressure in Golden Valley, South by Southeast of beautiful Pine Island. Venues of similar family, pet, kid, fun, friendly places, and laughter, much like you have in a tavern like this. If your friends and pets and kids are there and you're not, then you have to ask yourself why, unless you're doing yoga on Sundays and you're not getting judged if you drink before, during, or after. So that for Molly, she participates in the yoga there. She's owner, co-owner, owner's wife. Oh, you want to? I think they're a co-owners. I don't know. Anyway, check them out. Check out my books at sellersjr.com, my website geekfengshui.com, and my channel here. So please like, subscribe, and set the bell recording. It's much appreciated. And hey, comment if you have suggestions or critiques. Feel free. But if you leave one, please like the video as compensation for this creator. Have a good one.